Miss Stripes.
And Miss Blossom.
And today we're going to teach you how to make some friendship bracelets. Alrighty, the supplies you're going to need is a pair of scissors, some string to make your friendship bracelets with, and a clipboard or a piece of tape to tape the end of your bracelet down with.
Okay, if you have your best friend available, you are going to have them go ahead and pick their colors. I'm asking Miss Stripes to make mine in pink, green, and purple.
And I have asked Miss Blossom to make mine in blue, green, and yellow. All right, the first thing you need to do is go ahead and measure out your string. I've been kind of guesstimating, so I'm going to think that this is good enough. And you're going to need to cut 2 of every color to this length. So once you've cut your first one, use the rest of the strings to measure it out, like so. Alrighty, so now that all of your strings have been cut, you're going to gather them together, trying the best as you can to keep each color together. And a little ways down, you're going to make a knot. It's kind of hard, so you might need to ask for help. Make sure you get all of those strings pulled all the way through and pull it nice and tight. Once you have that knot, if you are using tape, go ahead and tape it above the knot on your table. And if you're using a clipboard, go ahead and clip it above the knot on the table. So for this bracelet, it's an easy twist bracelet, and all you're going to do, starting at the top, is gather all of your strings and twist it, keeping it as tight as possible all the way down.
Ooh,
I'm going to cut this part out. All right, so when you're done with your bracelet, it should look something similar to this. Now, if your friend is with you, you can go ahead and tie this on your friend so that it will stay there. If they're not with you, go ahead and tie another knot at the end so that it will be transported easily without falling apart. Alrighty, so once you get it tied on, you'll see that you have some extra. Go ahead and very carefully take some scissors and cut that extra off. It'll be a little like this. Once you wear it, it'll wear down and it will be all done. And then that is your completed bracelet.
Okay, for this next bracelet, we're going to make a knot just like you did on the first one. And leave a little string at the top, and then you're going to clip it on your clipboard or tape it if you're doing tape. All right, so next you're gonna separate your colors and just start braiding them like you would do a regular braid.
Alrighty, once you've finished, it should look something like this. Again, if your friend is right by you, you can go ahead and tie it on them, and if they're not, you can put a knot right there. Alrighty, for our last bracelet, you can do as many or as little colors as you like. I'm going to do 2 colors, black and white, so I am doing 4 strings of each color. But if you're doing 3 or 4 colors, you're only going to need about 2 or 3 strings of each color. So just like we've started the other ones, we're going to start by tying a knot at the very top. Just like this. Making sure you pull all of your strings through and pulling it tight, and then clipping it to your clipboard, but this time instead of above the knot, we're going to do it slightly below the knot, like so.
Go.
So we are going to do a new technique called a double front knot. So we are going to form a triangle with our first string going over our second string, and then pulling our first string under that second string to form a knot. So once it goes under, you're going to pull it up tight to the very top, and then do it again. I've already done it once, so I'm going to move on to my next string, which is the same color, black. And I'm going to determine which string looks to be the third string. And again, do a triangle and pull the top up under the bottom, pull it tight, and then do a second knot like so. You will continue this process all the way through. As you reach the last string on the far right, you are again going to make your triangles and pull the top string through and up tight to the top 2 times. And then the string that you have been tying over all of the other strings, you're going to lay down at the end. And when you get to the end with your second string, you will tie knots over this last one that you just created. So as you continue making this bracelet, this pattern should arise of the colors in a striped pattern, and you will just continue that until you get it to the length you need. And then again, if your friend is around, you can tie it on them, and if not, you can tie a knot at the end and transport it to them. We hope you had fun making friendship bracelets with us.
We'll see you next time.
Bye! No. I wasn't looking at the camera. Okay, already. Oh, it's still going! No, that's gonna look bad.
I set up friendship bracelet.
I set up friendship bracelet.
Yes. Okay, what's our next step? Stop running, hit the ground. Okay, sorry.